toe bone's connected to the foot bone. The foot bone's connected to the... Oh, hi! I'm senior playologist Alvin Madden, and I was just thinking about Simply Fun's Rolling Bones. This is a dice rolling sequencing game for 2 to 4 players aged 7 and up. The object of the game is to rebuild a skeleton as completely as possible and then ship it off to the museum for display. Rolling Bones comes in a convenient travel bag. Inside are a clipboard template, score pad and pencils, 18 special dice, and a drawstring bag. Rolling Bones teaches the fundamentals of the skeletal system using appropriate anatomical names of our bones. The game also helps teach the correct sequencing of the skeletal structure. But most importantly, the game reinforces decisions around risk and reward, a lesson in probability without even using the P word. The last person to visit a museum starts the game. Give them the bag with all the dice and have them empty it onto the table. Now use the clipboard to arrange the dice onto the skeleton template. Note that the skeleton's right side is in red and the left is in blue. Also note that the 3 parts of each arm are labeled ARM and the legs are labeled LEG to help you. Set aside any duplicate bones. You can only score bones which are connected, so now you must also remove any disconnected parts from the clipboard. All discarded dice are eligible to be re-rolled, and any dice left on the clipboard are locked in. But first, let's see how many points you would have. You have 1 connected series of bones on the clipboard. Each die is worth 1 point. However, a completed arm, leg, or body is worth 5 points instead. Note that there are also 2 special symbols, the skull and the checkbox. The skull doubles your score. It is also an exception to most of the rules. It doesn't have to connect to any other bone, and it can be taken off the clipboard and re-rolled at will. The checkbox is also a special symbol. In order to ship the skeleton and collect points, you must have rolled a checkbox this turn. No checkbox means you'll have to re-roll something and try to get one. Okay, assuming we chose to re-roll, we first have to pay for it. Set aside 1 of your dice. Each time you re-roll, you must pay progressively more dice. The second re-roll costs 2 more dice, a total of 3, and the third costs 3, a total of 6. Don't press your luck too far. Okay, we got a checkbox on our re-roll, so we can place these last few connected dice and take our points. Note your score on the pad, and pass all the dice to the next player. Continue playing until the first player reaches an agreed upon total, like 50 points. I should tell you that there's one crazy exception that allows you to put a bone out of its proper order. If you really need the points, you can place a bone in the wrong space and hope no one at the museum will notice. However, doing this will cost you 5 points, so be careful. Rolling Bones introduces basic human anatomy. It also gives kids a chance to practice decision making in a risk and reward environment. Learning about predicting and calculating risks is a life skill that will provide long-term benefits. For now, we hope you enjoy the fun of rolling those bones.